Hello everybody, welcome back to Pug Network. Today we have a very important video and I have a few things I want to talk about. I'm going to try and do them as quickly as possible, but please watch the video as far or as long as possible because there's a lot of important things. Number one, I had a pre-poll to see kind of where the candidates were. If you don't know about the candidates, watch on my older videos. I explain it more in depth what the candidates are for, but basically it's for this council that decides things for Pug, helps decides things for Pug Network. The results are in. I have them on my Mac over there, there, and I'm going to talk about them later in this video once I'm done talking about the next thing I'm going to talk about. Who remembers Pug Network Speaks? This is my second channel. This is my second channel bar. I always had like a link for it in the description, normally, I think. And I haven't uploaded in like a month and a half. I'm going to change that content to more, for at least now, updates on this more, so on major updates like this will appear on this channel, but I will have like constant updates, like more almost like a news channel, but a news channel for Pug Network, kind of like the politics of Pug Network, which is this, the economy of Pug Network, which is basically like how my views are going, and I'm basically in a market crash at the economic depression right now. My views are not doing well. I'll probably talk about that in one of those videos and stuff like that. So make sure, if you haven't already subscribed to it, Pug Network Speaks, it should be in the comment section, in the description below. If it's not, just search it up. First thing that should come up, or second if Pug Network's above it. If you already are subscribed to it and just lost interest and thinking that it's dead, it's not dead. I'm coming back to it. Also, now I want to talk about how the voting system works. So, so this pre-poll doesn't count for anything. It just is supposed to give us an idea. In the main election, which will happen, I think, in about a month, maybe under, yeah, I think a little under a month. This poll, you will actually be taking another thing, just like this. You get to vote for 3. Some people didn't vote for 3, they only voted for 1. Remember to vote for 3. You don't have to vote for 3, I guess, because if you only want to vote for yourself, then that gives less people votes, which actually is kind of smart. But, so you should vote for 3. In this poll right here, in the main election, will count for either 70 or 80% of the vote. You might be thinking, Connor, where's this other 20 and 30%? I say 20 to 30% because I'm not totally sure what I'm going to have it yet. It depends on a few factors. So I have a group of either family members that have been supporting me for a while, and some close friends. I don't know how many close friends I have on this, but it's basically like a board of people, depending on how important they've been to Pug Network, get a certain amount of these like points. It's out of 100, and they basically get to vote on all of you, and they will basically distribute they'll choose 3 of you. They'll distribute their points. So let's say someone has 20 points. They can either give 20 to 1, 0 to 2. They could give 20 to 1. They could give, I don't know, 14 and 6 to some. They basically can distribute it between 3 people as much as they want, and it's out of 100, so you'll see what percentage you got of that, and that percentage will also be factored in with the main election. I know that was very confusing, but basically, if you don't do so well in the polls, like for this one, 2 candidates, or if you're in the lower side, this could actually give you a chance on winning. Okay, let's say you're the last one with like 1 vote, and you get like, and you do pretty well. You're in these like kind of like almost, I guess, if you know anything about politics, you can think of them as like super delegates, but I'm not gonna get too complicated. It won't completely save you if you don't so trash in the polls, but if you're pretty close, you're kind of far up there, you could win with this. The reason I'm doing this is I also want my family members to have a say in who's up here, but I want the majority of the say to be to all of you watching this channel. Now, with all that said, I just got a Facebook notification saying no one's liked your page. Thanks, Facebook. Now we're going to talk about the polls and who's up and all that stuff. So, thank you for watching the video. The rest of the video, if you don't want to see what the polls are, you feel free to click off because I've gotten most of the important information done from here. And now, let's talk about these polls. I'm going to film it like this because I don't want to have to screen record and download. So remember, these polls are these are pre-polls, 16 entries. Thing is, only 15 people actually responded. I checked it out. One person just entered their name and didn't actually vote for anyone. I'm like, okay, That's fine. Remember to vote for someone. That's the whole point. These polls don't actually count for anything. I just want to see where people are. And congrats to Black Dragon PG with 11 votes. That means 73.33. So about like 73% of the people who voted in this poll it gave at least one vote to Black Dragon PG. Remember, some people didn't vote for 3. I encourage most people to because I really want you to. And good thing no one chose more than 3 because that would have thrown off the entire votes. Oh, I've been facing down. And in number 2, Fun Springs Trap with 8 votes, so 11 to 8. So about 53% of the people voted for Fun Times Spring Traps. 6 and 6. Okay, so Zero, the Magnificent, and Siri Northpaw are tied for number 6. District 6 and Pink Cinnabon are tied with 5. So they're 1 vote away. So even though they're in last place, these 4 candidates are very, very close. It looks like that Black Dragon PG and Funtime Springtraps are the number 1 and 2 in the races. But here, even though some are 1 vote ahead, things could change easily. In the main election, I missed 2 candidates, I think. So there's actually going to be 2 more candidates entered on here. One has already made a video on it, like why, but by the time he made that, this poll has been up for a while. So in the main election, I will put him on the poll. And you can vote for him. So it's actually going to be 8 people going for 3 spots. If you want to look at the numbers here, I'll just put this here. So total responses are 15, even though 16 people went. Yeah, I know. 11 votes, 8 votes, 6, and 5. So, as you can see, some are pretty close. The 40 and 30% are really close. But looks like Black Dragon PG, Funtime Springtrap. You two are gonna have a good chance of getting a place unless you do something like I want to terminate Pug Network when I'm in office, or something completely stupid before you get in there. So, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one, and good luck to everyone in the polls.